Hey, Donnie, now that you've turned 40 before I did, you still get like weird boners, like you're sitting in like 7th grade math class, just awkward
every
just
day.
Weird. Do you still?
Every day.
I just wondered if it was just me here because I'm about ready to turn 40.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not every day. Every now and then.
I asked John not long ago of like, do you still get random boners? And his response was like, yeah, it's like it smells pussy every once in a while.
It's like did some pussy fall in some wealth to me? Like what the fuck? Like what do you want me to do? I see here. All right, let's get into this, shall we? What is going on, losers? Welcome to the Lost Losers Podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett. Sitting beside me once again, my beautiful bride, Miss Andrew McQuett.
Tits of the show.
The tots of the show. Coming back at you live from Dallas, Mr. Donnie Porter.
Yay.
And from good old Ashland, Kentucky, Mr. James Fortney, young James Fortney. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Everyone great? Everyone okay?
I woke up to a pregnancy scare yesterday.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's not good.
Nope.
Explain.
Do tell.
Like last week, I was talking about the broken condom, and just the story continues.
Is this with which ex is this with?
No, this is just some girl.
Oh, jeez. Way to go, Barney Stinson. All right. I'm glad everyone's doing well.
And she came into work today.
Live that life.
You work with her?
No, she was just a customer today.
All right.
How did that go?
I was just real respectful and just she was there with her sister and stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go through this like nothing happened.
Yikes. You don't ever want to do that.
So what'd she do?
Just messaged me yesterday that she was getting a pregnancy test and everything, and everything's fine, but I woke up to all that and I was just like, what the fuck?
Well, happy hump day. How like I don't get it, man.
Yeah, dude, wrap that shit.
I did, and then it broke.
Well, put 2 on. Get a trash bag or something.
Hold on, time out.
Yeah, just press pause real quick.
Oh shit! Found out that we had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that first 5 or 10 minutes or so.
Amateurs.
Yeah, come to find out that we were on the wrong fucking mic input. Thanks a lot, Ghost, in the computer that switched it on us.
Jerk.
Man, I hear I was fucking talking with Donnie for the first 20 minutes. Like everything was fine.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm sorry, Andrea.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
Just that we couldn't hear you.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I'm not touching that one. Not touching it.
Leave it alone.
Yep. So before we get too far into this podcast any farther, if you're watching on YouTube of us amateurs fucking this all up, do us a favor, hit subscribe so we can get more views, and promise you that will get better sooner or later. Maybe. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or anything like that, subscribe, leave us a review, 5-star review. We greatly appreciate all of that. And if you really want to be really cool, go to Anchor and become a supporter of the podcast. It's 99 cents a month. That's all we ask. We're not asking for much. All right. So for everyone that doesn't know that we've been doing this fall fatty challenge, we've all been exercising every day, following a strict diet. How is everyone going with that?
Good.
Well, softball ended.
Softball ended?
Yeah, we lost we lost by 1 game in the first round. Like we lost by 1 point in extra innings. It's like, son of a bitch.
It's a run in softball, Donna. That's a run. But
just call him Donna.
Donald. I said Donald. I think I said Donald.
Jamie, I think you need to play that shit back. He said Donna.
Maybe.
Donna.
It happens.
Still, they're points.
They're
points. It's all. It's it means the same thing.
I want to see Donnie in some lingerie also.
Oh hell no!
Why do you want to see Donnie in lingerie?
I want to call him Donna and mean it.
Oh, got it.
Now, when I worked at Six Flags when I was a kid for Fright Fest, I was like 16. I was a bearded lady.
So when I was in station going through A school up in Great Lakes, up in Great Mistakes, whole bunch of us went over to Ohio. A buddy of ours was from Ohio. So the strip clubs were like 18 to get in Ohio, or up in like Toledo, I think it was. So we went to the strip club one night, and it was like 10 of us that went to this guy's house. It was like guys and mixture of guys and girls, anyways. So our one buddy, I can't think of his name, but he passed away in a car accident. We used to call him, his nickname was Johan the Viking with the 9-inch penis. And there's a reason for it. Anyway, so he dressed in drag as we went to the strip club that night. And I will never forget the look on the stripper's face when she pulled down his dress. And that 9-inch flopped. Like you heard
on
it.
the forehead.
No, you heard it hit the stage. Like you. And she yelled, blood curling, screaming on the other side of the stage. And we're like, and dude, we all fell out laughing.
Terrified.
You know, you do a great practical joke when you have people on the other side of the room coming over to high five you. And man, everyone was high fiving this dude. A guy who looked like Michael Clark Duncan walked up to him and was like, mine's not even that big. Congratulations, and walked off and like high-fived him as we're like, dude, it was the funniest thing in the fucking world. So, all right, so we're getting off topic. So we're doing this fall fetish challenge. We're all doing this, and if we had a couple more days left, and the punishment was that we had to eat the one chip challenge for 4 times in the month of December for every podcast that we do. But some things happened at the beginning of the month, and I wasn't able to follow the proper diet, but I did take accommodations for it. But I said I will eat one of the chips. And here it is.
Let the games begin.
So here is the, how do you say that, babe?
Packy?
Pocky.
The Pocky one chip challenge. Ghost Reaper and Scorpion Pepper. I haven't even opened it yet.
Are you doing it this week?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, shit.
And I want to let you know something, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of shit to get into.
Do you have a drink next to you?
I have some Kool-Aid.
I would get a full cup. I would get the gallon. I'm not even joking. Like, I would get the just gallon next to you.
So this podcast might go a little long. Oh my God, that's such a big chip. That is a big chip.
Damn.
Put some gloves on, dude.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna take a time out.
gonna
I'm
pause.
gonna
He's gotta go
pause.
get
I gotta get
gloves.
I'm gonna get some other things before we do this. Hold on. I'm gonna pause.
Oh, God.
You may as well grab.
I'll edit it.
Okay, I went and got some gloves, everybody. Dude, I'm so fucking nervous, dude. I'm fucking shaking.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
I'm so happy that everyone, dude. So
Make
in
sure
the room,
to rub your eyes and rub your nose and everything right after.
so in the room, I got my wife sitting next to me. Of course, my youngest son is on the other side. I'm waiting for the big boy to come walking out. Oh, dude.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh, it's broke.
That'd be, you could stack it.
Dude, it is
Bro.
like black.
Yeah, it's so dark.
Oh my God.
You want to sniff it? You want to sniff it?
Oh, there
I
ain't no
wouldn't
fucking
sniff
way.
it.
There's no fucking way. No way. Nope.
Oh, this is gonna be so
Hold on, there you go.
painful.
All right, everybody. I'll see you on the other side.
Bottoms up.
Oh.
Mama B, this is for you, wherever you are.
I hope he throws up.
This was so dumb already. So fucking stupid.
Is it already hurt?
Oh, yep. Instantly.
Oh. I still have to do this too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit here and talk to this.
Did you swallow it already?
Yeah, it's already gone.
Say I.
So, some people say you're not
No.
supposed to swallow it
Why not?
Why?
because it can be that bad afterwards.
So, like right now, I'm fine.
You need to have like a video going of your face of shitting this out.
That's fine.
Little fire in a hole.
So, hold on. So it wasn't bad. Like instant.
Yet.
I felt like I caught it instantly. Now that I'm talking, I gotta shut the fuck up. I'm getting air in there.
We
Dude, look at my fucking hand. Hold on.
nice.
Oh fuck. Dude, I'm
You get a
sweating.
little high from it.
Nice.
Oh,
Is it that bad?
it's just slowly.
Carter.
All right. It's just slowly getting worse.
Uh,
Dude,
Don't
my
throw up
floor,
on-
I'm sweating so badly.
Let me see. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm sweating so badly.
Oh, that's so good. Should have grabbed a gallon of milk.
Carter brought him a gallon of milk. He's like, I don't want the milk.
I'll go fill my Kool-Aid cup.
Your Kool-Aid's right there.
Oh. I'm so dumb.
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen
saying-
where people like put hot sauce on those fucking chips. That's crazy. There's
Hey,
this
somebody-
dude I saw
somebody-
a video of.
Somebody buy Carter a chip. He said he would do this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right.
So
yeah.
You're in, dude.
it's once my tongue gets dry. Like if I start talking in my tongue. Dude, my nose is red. I'm looking at the camera and I look like fucking Rudolph.
Wait, look at me again.
Yeah. How red is my nose?
It's really red. Wait.
I'm gonna try to get mine so I can do it that Friday I'm in town.
Got it. Well, yeah. Oh,
That'd be awesome.
there's one last spice in my tooth. I just swallowed it. Hold on.
He's gonna be farting fire later.
That's what I've heard. Like it fucking destroys you.
All right. Let's try to move on.
See, I'm not terrified of it. When I was in Jersey, I did the chicken wing challenge they have at Cluck You. my picture-
Cluck you.
My pictures on the wall and everything. So I think I can handle it.
It's just once my tongue goes dry,
Yeah.
like the spice heats back up.
Dude, your nose is running. Your nose is running. Paper towel. Like for real.
It's a slow burn.
Oh
Oh my god.
Did the spice come out your nose?
That's about to suck.
Look how much shit.
Burn your nose.
That is
That's
awesome.
gonna suck.
That's gonna
Oh.
hurt.
All right. Let's continue on with the podcast. ladies and
Welcome to
gentlemen.
the pain.
Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome. All right.
I'm
Whew.
gonna send that to my dad right now.
That is so good.
All right. It burns so good. Dude, I'm sweating so badly. Fucking hold on. I wish I had a black paper towel that fucking really show you.
Showed the moisture.
Whew.
Carter, I think when you get done doing that, can you let her out? I think she's gotta go.
Oh. Oh.
You know, wring it out, you know.
I just
So
once
good.
hey, will you fill that up with someone, please? Dave. Nailed it.
Roid.
Dude, I'm starting to cry. I am starting to cry. It's now.
I told the kid that you were doing this. He's gonna have to watch it now.
All right. So, all right, start with the whistles. What's the weird shit that you guys learned this week?
Cauliflower rice is delicious.
Yes,
It's
it
delicious.
is.
Yeah, it is.
Since you didn't hear me,
You are completely lactose intolerant too. You know what that's gonna do, right?
Oh,
it's gonna be great.
it's
Oh, it's
be
already
a-
gonna be
a
bad.
hot mess.
Hot liquid mess.
Yes.
Why didn't you grab bread? I told you to get bread.
Cheese.
Oh, that helps. Oh my god, it's so much better than the fucking Kool-Aid.
Dude, you have sweat dripping off the back of your fucking neck.
I'm waiting to see like the sweat ring around your neck on your
Dude.
t-shirt.
Give me that. Like seriously, it's all like look at this.
I can feel it. Dude, I feel like I'm about a half a mile in on the treadmill.
That is fantastic.
Oh my God. Oh, there's so much. All right. So James, what'd you learn with this week? Anything cool? All right, Donnie, you started. I'm sorry. You started with the fucking
Cauliflower rice
Yeah.
is good.
Cauliflower rice is delicious. Very good.
So, do you like Spanish rice?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a cauliflower recipe cauliflower rice recipe that tastes for Spanish rice tastes just
I think
like-
Amanda's made that before.
yeah, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, it is. It is really dynamite.
Yeah, you make it with like your fajitas as like a side dish or something. Tomato paste, garlic, freaking chopped tomatoes, and some jalapenos.
Yep. No,
Oh.
Amanda's made that before.
Dude, oh my gosh. That's right on. Anything else there, Mr. Donnie?
Not really. Not really. It's been a pretty
Oh,
Young
mild
James. Mild week. That's
Mild-
good.
mild
Everyone likes
week,
mild
yeah.
weeks. That's good.
I could use one.
Everyone needs a mild week, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
busy, but mild.
I learned about lemon teching mushrooms and almost
Really?
astral projected this week. That was interesting.
Fantastic.
Why don't you tell everyone how much you did and what you did and what lemon teching is? Because I read about it and then I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. And then the next day you're like, I did this and oh my God. So please
Yeah.
explain because I
Let's
cannot.
hear it.
Yeah, so
I'm
lemon
intrigued.
teching is kind of supposed to be used to extend a small amount of mushrooms
Mhm.
and kind of make it worth doing like a gram if you've done it before quite a bit. But what it does is the theory is that with the acid level inside the lemon juice that you cover the mushrooms in, it activates the psilocybin into psilocin, which is the active component or the active compound that actually makes you trip.
Right. And
Instead
I've
of
heard
your
of blending it into orange juice. I mean, it's
yeah, and it's
but
kind
I
of
bet the
similar.
lemon- yeah, the lemon probably be a lot stronger.
Exactly. And so it's supposed to, the theory is that it like fully converts it if you let it sit long enough. And I let it sit like an hour and a half or so. And I, instead of doing like 1 gram, I did 3.5 grams in this
Sweet.
and was just fucking ridiculous. And so within probably 10-15 minutes, I was already tripping. And
That's a quick come up.
yeah, it was immediate. I took a shower and by the time I was drying off,
are you still laughing at me? She's losing it, isn't she?
You are covered. Look, you are covered in sweat.
Oh,
Dude, your neck. I look over at him and it's fucking dripping from his headphone. It's all on the side of his face.
dude, I am. It's so hot,
He's about ready to open the garage door. Let some cool air in.
dude. It's so hot.
How's it
But
feel
I-
in the gut?
I drank it like as I was taking a poop before getting in the shower. And then so
Yeah.
I got in the shower within like 10-15 minutes, was already tripping, got out and set up my office to like lay down and stuff. And within it was like 30 to 45 minutes in, my dad, like I put my phone on do not disturb, but my dad called me and it was ringing. And I was on the other side of my office and I just couldn't move.
My gums.
Like
my
it was
gums are heating up.
impossible. Yeah, like I couldn't move, and I was just like, fucking just, I
Hey,
can't
guys.
get to it.
Hold on, Jamie. Hold on. I'm just a quick update. My gums are on fire.
I thought you're gonna throw up.
No, but I'm shaking. I am. I'm shaking right now.
That is awesome.
So on
But
the
at
on
some point,
sorry.
oh
Go
sorry,
ahead. No,
What's
you're
up?
fine. You're fine. I'll save
So,
it for the-
anyways, hurry up, young Jamie.
yeah. I turned on Thor Ragnarok and tried to watch that and start freaking out because there's a lot of death and like different. Like I saw Hulk, and it's like in that movie, Banner is stuck inside of Hulk, so I was just like projecting that onto myself of like, what if I get stuck within myself? and there's something else that controls me, and started meditating and got to a point where I was just seeing nothingness, and it was just fucking terrifying to me.
I think that would be amazing.
I thought it would be, but it was absolutely like
Powerless.
you felt powerless. That's a good word.
Lost
But
your
I
ego.
was just, I felt like I was just this minuscule thing that was just in emptiness, and it was just fucking terrifying feeling.
Are you?
That sounds fucking.
And then
bad.
afterwards, I just started feeling my body disconnect from itself and started feeling like I was going to astral project. But I just kept holding on to myself for like probably 90 minutes of just like holding on to stay
You
here.
gotta let go. You gotta let go.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I think I would want to eventually, but not that time. That was scary. You too.
Oh, we're over here losing it.
But yeah,
There's no way I could do 4 of those. There's no, if you were like, if I would have failed this competition and you're like, I had at least 3 more of those, fuck you.
Fuck you.
One good
On the
one.
back of that, what does it say? How long can you last without getting worked? What does it say? How long? Oh, fuck me. How long can you last before getting owned, eating or drinking anything? He lasted less than 5
Oh, dude,
minutes.
I'm powerless.
So he's powerless.
Dude, I'm shaking. Dude, this is fucking crazy.
I want to do it now. I want to do it.
Carter wants to do it, so we'll have to have him as like a guest in the background or some shit.
Dude, look at my hand. Dude. All right.
What's your wuzzle, Andrea?
What you got going on, baby?
Same shit, different day. Not much. Hanging out with dad, making sure dad's doing all good. Had to get new brakes and fucking tires on my car. That sucked. Cars suck. That's what my wuzzle was.
Ooh.
So just when you think you're all good, something hits you in the face.
Looking extra pale there, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna need a minute. I might have to take a pause. We're gonna take a pause. I'm gonna take a walk.
I got a raise. I got a really
Oh.
good what the fuck's that called?
Eva,
Review or
review.
evaluation. Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Congratulations, by the way, babe. You earned it. You worked your ass
Yay.
off doing everything they had you doing and being very flexible with everything they had going on. Is my voice shaking? Because I sound like I'm shaking.
You're a ghost right now.
He has sweat pouring like around his neck on the side of his head. Like it's insane. I know you probably can't see it, but oh my god.
Yeah, not
I'm
completely.
I'm debating if I should go vomit this trip up.
Oh dude, that's gonna be 800
That's
times
gonna
fucking worse.
hurt. Because it's gonna get all inside your nose and shit.
All those
I'll
spices
just
are gonna
leave.
go
You know what?
up your.
I'm done.
You know
I'm
what?
good. I'm good. We're gonna power through this. We're good.
I'm starting to say worst case scenario, you eat a Tums.
Ah.
And after that, you try to puke that up, it's gonna burn the whole fucking way, and you're never
Yeah,
gonna, you
let's
won't be
not
able to
do that.
eat for like 2 days.
Let's not do
Oh, it's
that.
gonna hurt.
We'll just leave it at where we're at. Whew. So now I didn't really learn other than that chips suck. The pain is real, ladies and gentlemen. The pain is real. So it's fun.
So
I
good.
did. So I do have a couple of good, funny stories that happened earlier this week. Bye, Cart. Shut the door. Thank you, sir. I mean, this goes with it. This kind of what I'm going through right now. So earlier this week, or late last week, I come downstairs and I'm like, and my arm is twitching like this. Like just twitching for no reason. Like I'm just sitting here and my arm's doing this. I'm like, what the fuck? And I think I slept on my right shoulder, which was abnormal. Like I'm shaking now. If you guys can see me on YouTube or Rumble, wherever you're watching this at. I'm shaking. Dude, it's fucking crazy. I can't believe this is crazy. I can't believe this. And
That painful, huh?
no, it's not that. I don't know why I'm shaking. I have no idea.
You just sent your body into into some form of a shock. I sent that video. I sent the video to my dad. My dad.
You
texted
go
back,
into shock after tattoos?
no.
Really?
No.
Because I've seen mom do that. That's why I'm just like, oh, I know what's going on. Your
No.
body is actually going into fucking.
No,
We did have it was like when I was 18 or 19, this dude I went to high school with got one of his nipples pierced and he blacked the fuck out and like fell forward and shit. Yeah.
Ah,
I wish a dude cry getting tattooed.
Really?
Yeah. I
Donnie,
guess
you want to pierce my nipple?
Get the shit, I'll do it.
All right.
so. No.
It'll be an extra video on the YouTube.
So as we begun this, I was like, the 40 thing. If we're going back to the beginning of this when I asked that weird question, the young Donnie or Mr. Donnie. I'm getting everyone fucking confused. I got to get everything. Let's do this. Turning 40, doing stupid shit like eating a chip and trying to host a podcast at the same time.
Hey,
It's
it's all entertainment.
That's right. So anyways, I had this muscle spasm, I guess, and my fucking arm was switching. So I Googled, that was high, and I did the dumbest thing in the world. I Googled what could cause a muscle spasm. First thing that pops up is Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
Of course, they're going for the absolute worst right out the gate.
That is something I don't want to fucking know about when I'm fucking slightly stoned. Oh my God. Slightly stoned.
And twitching.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm twitching so bad. I'm trying to keep my hand still. I'm trying to keep still right now.
I had for almost a week straight, my left eyelid was twitching,
Stress.
driving me nuts.
Makes people think you're winking at them. You're like,
No, it was just fluttering. I could feel it, but it didn't look like it was doing anything. It
Yeah.
was just weird.
Yeah. Yesterday I had a bunch of anxiety, and so it was like my rib was fucking spasming.
Yeah, so
Weird.
I had that going. I was like, great. First thing that pops up, Lou Gehrig's disease. Not exactly what I want to see from the Google.
That sounds fun.
So then, so as everyone knows, my wife I'm trying to be a good husband and cheering up my wife through funny little goofy little things. So my wife is laying in bed the other day, and she is I just come in, I just lift my shirt and just start rubbing my trash bag, fucking saggy, fucking dad gut all over. And I'm just like, you like that? I'm like, I'm like, and she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm so fat. I'm so fat. I'm like rubbing it on her. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, I'm fat. She's like, whatever. She goes, I'm like, it's my trash bag gut. Look at it. It's all saggy. It's my dad gut.
You like that?
You like that? She's like, what if I fucking came there and did that to you? I'm like, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, please do that.
Why are you doing it?
I'm like, let's do that and find out what happens. I'm just saying, please come up there and rub your body on me. I'm okay with it.
mind you, I'm fucking sleeping and I don't sleep well anyway. So if I'm sleeping, leave me fucking go. And he starts doing that. I'm like, I'm
you had to get up
you.
for work. I was waking you up for work. Was I not?
I don't know.
Yes, I was.
One of these days, I'm just not going to wake up to go to work. I'm just be like,
I was
nope.
I was being a nice husband, waking her up, go to work. I was like, just rubbing
I think
my
about
belly
that
on her.
every day.
What's that? Not going to work?
Same.
Like
I-
I've sacrificed so much sleep for cuddles. Thinking about it,
for who?
for cuddles, just to have some kind of contact, because I cannot sleep at all if I'm touching another human being.
Yeah.
We do not cuddle.
No, we're not the.
No. Like if we're going to bed, we're sleeping. You stay over there. I stay over here. We'll see you in the morning. I'm not that like.
No, I've had people like in the
Contact
middle of
sleeper.
the night, because I've been like that, and then in the middle of the night they roll over, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna argue this. I'm just gonna stare at the ceiling for another few hours, I guess.
I fall asleep so fast it really, I don't.
It
Really
wakes me
notice.
up. Like if someone touches me, I'm out. I can't.
Not me.
Maybe this joint will help me stop my shakes.
Nope, it's gonna increase the heat
It's gonna
when you
dry
take
your
the smoke
mouth
in.
out.
Yep.
I know that's already passed. I'm pretty sure I've already got this conquered now. I'm on the downhill slide.
She's eating the smoke.
Wrote my Get out of here, dog.
What the fuck?
That is great.
Fucking goofy dog. All right, get out of here, Ro.
Sit down, Bob Marley.
Marley should have been her name.
We should have named this dog Marley.
Oh yeah. Did you get your
Goofy
nighttime?
dog.
Did you get your nighttime?
So yeah, just my wife she's like, yep. I like it when you rub up on me, by the way.
Hmm.
I do appreciate it. Things do arise, as they like to say.
That'll
Not very
happen.
much. Not very much. But
Just
just
enough.
enough. So all right. So on this segment, on this show, we usually do a West Virginia story. I don't have any. Actually, I do. But here was the problem that I ran into. Jamie, do you have the banjo set up for the West Virginia story? So, in wonderful West Virginia, as our favorite state in the union, as everyone likes to know, they like to do some weird shit. And last week, I found out there was a news article that they were celebrating that they have a simulator to teach high school kids how to drive under the influence.
Oh,
Now, they didn't word it that way. Excuse me.
they probably tried to make it out to where it would be like, this is what happens when you drive while you're under the
So it's a
influence.
simulator that teaches you
Practice.
what it's like if you're under the influence. And I'm like, what kind of fucking state celebrates? Hey, we're showing kids what it's like and why you shouldn't do this. Get it? I understand. It's probably a good thing. Only to read this article, tweet it out, and 30 minutes later, get a text message from my youngest son who sends me a picture of his scorecard from the same simulator.
Yep.
Nice.
They gave
Hell
him the
yeah.
option. They gave him the option to be drunk on THC or weed. And then what else was there?
So this is how the officer goes. Do you want to be drunk? Do you want to be a distracted driver?
Oh yeah.
Drunk or alcohol or drugs? And Carter goes, our youngest goes, drugs.
I think he asked what kind of drug.
And the guy goes, no, the officer goes, okay, and
Like,
wrote
what do you got?
THC under it. By the way, our youngest, I'm gonna brag on him. Didn't crash, didn't speed. And he got ticketed for speeding and swerving, but it was because the simulator, you're supposed to get in an accident of someone blowing through a stop sign, and he sped up and avoided the accident and swerved past it.
Nice.
All while being under the influence of THC.
Now,
So how awesome is that?
was he actually under the influence during the simulation?
No, he was not.
It was
under the
like
influence.
goggles that they put on you or some shit.
Right. But it would have been awesome if it was like
So-
double whammy.
Did they put goggles on you?
GTA fucking race that bitch is like, wow!
He's played that before. That's what he said. He was like, it was like
Yeah,
GTA.
that's
I
like-
just busted right through that shit.
So he goes, the officer was just like, you sped and swerved, but I wouldn't have faulted you. And he goes, yeah. And then Carter looked at the ticket and the guy wrote THC at the top of it and looked at the officer and goes, how'd you know? And rolled off. By the way, he's
I don't-
sending me all of this through Snapchat.
I don't know
Nice.
why this kid doesn't want to go on stage.
He should.
And then I'm literally 30 minutes prior, I read this article about our wonderful state of West Virginia. I'm like, look at these ding dongs fucking teaching kids how to fucking drive under the influence. I guess they're doing it all. It's through high school now. I guess they're trying out something new instead of they're just trying to curve the DWIs, I guess, this way.
No, we had that. What was it? Dare. So this is their version of Dare, I guess.
And Dare was
Yeah,
the
but ours,
worst.
Dare was stupid.
This
Like-
was the worst thing in the world. Like, see something, tell something. Like, the DARE program was terrible.
Right.
Let's be
I
honest.
didn't learn anything except for what weed smells like.
We got a cool shirt.
I got a cool shirt and realized there's a lot of drugs I wanted to try.
We get to go on field trips to some concert thing or something. I don't
what else
remember.
it was, but
I got jumped by black kids at a DARE camp, sleepaway camp.
Ooh.
Jesus.
It was in North Chicago where I was like
Oh,
one of
well-
5 white kids at the school. And
That
at
explains it.
sleepaway camp, I was just like, on the last day, they were like, fuck him up.
Did you fight him
Nice.
I
back?
there was one kid I like bam, like overhand knocked him on his head, and he had a giant fucking bump on his head.
Nice.
I want to say John got called about that.
I
I'm
don't know.
almost certain you got called about it because you told me over the phone, like good job for leaving something on him or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like at least you left a mark somewhere. I think
Yeah.
it was.
Mhm.
I also got a phone call. I got a
Go
phone
down
call from
fighting.
your daycare. Yeah, I got a phone call from your daycare to go pick you up. Yeah, James, I got a long story history of you.
Jeez.
So then we'll get into it. Another heads up. Now I have a question. Does this sound like a setup? In West Virginia. We're back to West Virginia again. Medical cannabis patient sign-up event to be held in Elkins on November 4th. I don't know if medical marijuana, I guess, is now illegal in West Virginia. James, you're close to the
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Now, that's awesome that they're setting it up. Here's what they're setting it up is the problem. Now it does sound like they're trying to incriminate somebody. I'm trying to find the right words. I'm still having problems thinking. because of this.
Incriminate.
Thank you. West Virginia Medical Cannabis will host a public sign up for the event for medical cannabis patients, which is great. That's fantastic. The event will run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the jail building behind the Randolph County Courthouse. Does that sound like a setup?
No,
Absolutely.
I say no.
That absolutely sounds like they're wanting me to go in and be like, I'm here for my medical marijuana card. And they're like, why don't you step over there, big guy, and let me search you. Like, let me see what you got in your pockets.
That's all they can do, really, though.
I know, but it
It's
just
not
seems like it's a
them.
setup.
It's not them completely admitting by going to it, but they can be searched. Yeah, that's weird.
But it just seems like it's a setup a little bit to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not a setup and it's, hey, people can really sign up and get their medical marijuana card and get all that, that's fantastic. I hope get that, but that sounds like a fucking setup. That sounds like, hey, I found your meth. It's at the police station. Come pick it up. You go down there like, looking for my meth.
I came here to collect my property.
I need my meth so I can see my girlfriend.
Right.
So that is
Completed patient certification form, driver's license or state ID, proof
Oh.
of West Virginia residency, $50 patient ID card application fee, which must be paid by check or money order. How many of those checks you think are going to fucking bounce?
Right.
who
Who the hell still takes checks?
That's what I was about to say.
Jesus.
Who takes
Yeah.
West Virginia?
Yeah. They haven't discovered PayPal yet.
Oh, wait,
Venmo.
there's your
Venmo.
catch right there. It
Can,
says
can you
at least one piece of medical documentation that shows their diagnosis, such as medical records, a letter from a doctor office, or visit summaries.
So basically, it's just like when I go see my doc, like I just renewed my card here, my card here in Missouri. Actually, it's sitting right here.
Cash, credit, or debit to pay the $149 physician evaluation fee.
Oh, so you can go there, or I guess you have to. Yes, you need this. I don't know. How's the state? How is the rules there? How's the law there, Jamie? Do you know?
For what?
West
Sorry.
Virginia medical marijuana.
It was just recently passed, so I'm sure they don't have all the infrastructure ready, but it's probably stuff like that is probably working towards getting those people on a list so that they can be the first to get their shit.
So here's what it sounds like. It sounds like your doctor has to recommend you for medical marijuana. Then you have to go pay the $50 application fee. And then there's another physician there that looks at the piece of paper that says why you should be or have medical marijuana. And that's $150 fee, $149 fee, because everyone's got to get their money out of this.
So you're paying $200.
So you're paying $200 to get your, and then you have to go see a different doctor to get you recommended. It sounds like, is that what it sounds like to you guys? But sounds like a fucking setup to begin with because of that courthouse. But
Yeah,
Unless, I
that's the
mean,
weird part.
unless it's just like that's the biggest facility they have to be able to pull something like that off.
That might very well be it. So
Yeah. So hopefully.
Yeah.
But West Virginia,
See-
go. Nothing much. Nothing too terrible. West Virginia, we love you.
In
So-
states where it's decriminalized, I'm just like, what's the point?
Mhm. So
Unless, I mean, except for the only good thing I could see is they can't take it. Like I got a card that says I can have this. Whereas like if you don't have it, it's decriminalized. They're just going to take it and write you like a little ticket that costs less than the pot they took.
yeah. I know. Who was I just? I think I was just talking to. I was just talking to my father-in-law because he is talking about traveling and going places. We're talking about Memphis and taking, and he's a hippie, and he was talking about how in Tennessee it's not legal there yet. I'm like, I thought it was decriminalized now in Tennessee.
Just stay in
Nashville.
Arkansas.
It's
Nashville.
Nashville, it's decriminalized, and the state of Tennessee is fighting that.
And Nashville, like if you're on the main strip, there is guys that walk around with fucking backpacks selling cartridges and everything, literally 50 feet away from police.
That's awesome. Good for Nashville.
I saw it just a few weeks ago. Like me and mom walked past and both of us looked at each other like, did we just see that?
Yeah. So I don't know. It just
And it's
legal.
not just like Delta 8 stuff. They sell little 8-gram or 1/8 ounce jars and everything.
You know, I know I'm not to talk politics, and not this is my last thing, and we'll go somewhere else. You know, if the Biden administration was going to do one thing, they could at least, if they're going to fuck us over as much as they can at least give us marijuana so it doesn't fucking hurt as bad. Hashtag just saying.
Agreed.
Wasn't the last guy said he was going to do it?
I thought the last guy said he was going to do it too, and then didn't they say they're going to do it? Listen, if the politicians are going to keep fucking us over, just legalize marijuana so we can at least do it with, at least we can bend over with a smile on our face. Give us that and mushrooms. That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Am I asking too much, ladies and gentlemen?
probably
Not at all.
Donnie agrees. Jamie? Well, you
No,
are.
that's all I want. I
No,
mean, I
see-
want more than that, but
Let's not get greedy. Less is
I mean,
more
look-
with you, sir. Less is more.
As long as it's natural.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I'm starting. Okay, my body temperature's starting to come down again. I'm getting in. My brain's still not working correctly, but that's always been the case. So I think we're back to normal. Okay. What was about 45 minutes of pain?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Well worth
Well,
it.
I hope everyone enjoyed it. Do you guys like rats? Actually, Donnie, your
Yes.
wife loves rats.
Yes, she has one.
Yes. So, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Can I don't know if I can say this. So next year, when you or can we talk about next year? Does everyone know
Yeah.
about that? Okay, so we
Yeah.
can talk about you're moving back towards
Yes.
the Lou
I will be leaving the big state of Texas
and coming back towards the Lou.
and never looking back.
Just bring me some In-N-Out on the way, would you?
Yeah.
Bring
you a Whataburger.
Whataburger, dude, spicy ketchup. I just want some spicy ketchup from Whataburger.
I don't think they have that anymore.
you can
Like,
buy
I-
it.
I can order on Amazon. Don't worry about it.
No, I've
So-
I've never seen it there.
Yeah. So here's my question for you. When you move back, is your wife going to make you go to the
Negative.
old house and dig up your pet cemetery?
Nope. It stays. Never gonna happen.
My wife was like, "I'll be right back," and is dying laughing, and she's walking. Dude, she's going up the stairs losing it right now.
Nope. Won't do it.
Why not, man?
Because
I think you should have to go dig up Pet Cemetery.
be like knock on the house where the new tenant, the new owners are, be like, hey, I need to dig a couple holes in your yard. It'll only take a minute. But no, I won't. No. Hell no. Hell no.
man, it'd be a real coin flip of how people would react.
No,
Hey, hey guys. Hey, all right. Remember where we're at. I'm sorry. I got to take a real quick time out. All right.
Okay. Laugh at that one.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. We're talking about rats. So Donnie, you're not going to go pet and digging up Pet Cemetery. Not doing it.
Nope. Not
Sorry.
doing it.
Couple pauses, people. By that chip. We're getting it together here. All right. So
Oh, the missus is ordering mine too.
nice.
And I'm going to do it Friday when I'm in town.
Okay. Cool. So we'll do that. We'll just do an extra podcast that we'll set up as an extra podcast for the YouTube
little
channel.
special
So
episode.
there you go. All
We
right.
should figure out how to do a live.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right.
I can't really bring my computer with,
I know.
and the laptop is gonna fucking shit itself if we try
Yeah,
to do
we got.
that.
Yeah, I got a little bit too much, but we'll figure it out. We're slow stepping this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So on a news article came out for the top 10 or the top rattiest cities, the cities with the most rats.
Radius.
Of course, it is in number one fits for the city. Anybody want to take a shot in the dark? You already see
New York.
Nope.
No?
It's been
Los
run-
Angeles?
This has been number one for like 8-10 years running. Number one
Really?
ratty, the city with the most rats in the country.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is number 7. What'd you say?
Oh.
New York is number 3. Los Angeles is
LA?
number 2.
St.
San
Louis?
St.
San
Louis is
Francisco?
number 30.
San Francisco.
San Francisco is number 5.
You know what? All my life, I've never seen a rat in St. Louis.
That's
I
we're
never
number
saw one in Chicago, but that's got to be up there.
Chicago is number 1.
Really?
Chicago's has the most rats.
I
It's the
don't think I
rattiest city.
ever fucking saw one.
Every time I went, it's like where the White Sox played.
Yeah.
That's where I always see it because I worked down there when I used to go up to Chicago for work all the time. I would always see them, man. They was bunches. You'd pick up a torque converter, man, and fucking see like 2 rats fucking. You're like, what the
No, I
fuck?
remember one time seeing, you know how the piles of snow fall off the skyscraper. I saw a rat crushed by one.
Jesus. Jeez. So so Chicago. So here's the top 10. Is Cleveland is number 10, Denver number 9, Detroit number 8, Philadelphia 7, Baltimore 6, San Francisco 5, Washington D.C. number 4, 3 New York, 2 Los Angeles, 1 is Chicago. St. Louis was number 30. Donnie, your new hometown right as of right now is Dallas. They're number 20 on the list. What I found
I believe it.
interesting was Charleston, West Virginia was 47th.
Really?
And probably because they eat
'Cause-
them there, don't they?
Yeah, I was about to say that's a meal.
That's food, right? They probably
Tastes like
breed them,
chicken.
right? Tastes like
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
All right, we're just fucking with what we love West Virginia. We're just fucking with you guys.
It's beautiful country.
Oh, fucking yeah! They're paying people to move there. That and 3 counties in Maryland want to become part of West Virginia. How bad is it in
Nice.
Maryland where 3 counties are like, "Fuck you guys, we're moving. We want to go there." So good for West Virginia, but you guys got some weird people. Now for our friends across the pond. Our
We
good
have
old
friends
friends.
across the pond.
Well, after we kicked them out of our country, what we call the United States now, England,
Fucking redcoats.
those good guys. We need a good shout out for them. This is the news, breaking news. All right. We need a bulletin sound, something. Got it, Jamie? Do we have anything?
I may.
We need like
Morse code.
not like a Morse code, but like the warning, like a tornado warning siren,
Like the purge.
something like that.
Yeah.
Like this needs we need like a sounding here because this is a warning I think everybody across the pond needs to know about. And then you guys need to Google it. And then you will not think that will work. Nailed it. All right, Jamie, one more time. Hit that one more time. Breaking. Rare flesh eating STD on the rise in the UK. Doctor warns.
Oh yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
A rare flesh eating sexually transmitted disease is making waves online after a doctor in the United Kingdom warned that it is starting to appear more often in that country.
Where does this come from?
All right.
COVID 23.
This is where you take over. Mikey.
COVID-23 eats your dick.
That sentence right there. And then you guys get to Google the D word.
I was eating a chip.
Sorry.
Granuloma inguinale is also known as donovenosis. It is a genital ulcerative disease caused by the bacterium Klebsiella granulomatis,
I
according
know
to
what that is.
according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention.
All right. Donovanosis. DONOVAN.
It's known as STI.
Yep.
Well,
Did you
that's
make
that's
sure
a
you
sexually transmitted infection. Yes,
make
Donnie.
sure you hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you hit the images?
Ugh.
That. See, this is why I would show an image, but we would get fucking red flagged off fucking YouTube and Rumble and all that shit.
It's
Real.
bad.
He's bad.
It's
Jamie, you
bad.
want to Google that real quick, or are you just done?
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, it causes beefy red lesions and on the genitals that can bleed. Oh, the spreading, bleeding. Oh,
It's gnarly.
yeah. So everyone in you don't fucking anybody in the UK lately. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I'm so happy. I'm no longer
I mean,
single.
I saw genital warts for the first time with you not that long ago.
Do explain.
Dude, oh, okay, hold on, man. Dude, you better put context on that statement right fucking now. Because you can, yeah, man, I just saw genital warts first time with you. What? Whoa. I don't even remember this. And that is a very weird opening statement. So let's back that
So,
up a little bit and
it
find
was
the
the
fuck out what
last-
you're
Let's hear a
talking
story
about.
on that.
It was the last YMH live. One of the heavy clips was a guy popping his genital warts on his fucking scrotum.
Okay. Jesus. Put some context to a statement like that. All right.
That is awesome.
Please and thank you. Yeah, so you saw it on the YMH. Oh, but yeah, can you see why that we cannot show that on our YouTube channel? And I can't share my screen with you guys with that one.
You could say it's for medical purposes.
I'm just not going to even attempt
Technically.
fate with showing a dude with the flesh eating.
Looks like a giant laceration on his dick.
Boy, it is gnarly, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Gnarly.
Oh,
Very gnarly.
Yep.
I
Is that the vagina? Is that a vagina?
I don't
think
think
it's
so.
a butthole.
It looks like her butthole's eating her vagina,
Trying to at least.
or vice versa. It's not a great one. That is not a great disease to have.
Like somebody threw a lot of roast beef, like bloody roast beef. And
Just. Ugh! Oh my God. God damn. Holy fuck. Send that to Donnie. Oh, that was it. I've seen that one. Send that to Donnie.
Which one was it?
I don't remember.
That one?
That'd be it. That looks like a fucking sandworm from Dune.
Here we go.
All right, hang on, let me find you.
Yeah. Oh my God. That looks like literally. It looks like a sandworm. It looks like a sandworm for Dune. Like, did you see the new Dune? Dune?
I haven't watched it yet.
Fantastic. Loved it.
You know what
Hey.
I have been watching though?
Incoming.
Yeah.
Dope Sick.
I haven't seen that. I didn't get on it.
Oh wow. It's like a fucking you pan fried a hot dog.
Looks like a hot dog that was put in the microwave for 2 minutes too long.
Yeah.
That's very beefy.
Yeah, Dope Sick with Michael Keaton's really good. And also Wu-Tang and American Saga has season 2 that they're running right now.
That's a good one too. Nice. So, all right. We're going to take a turn and I want to say something. And then we need another PSA announcement. Jamie, do not hit the button. This is a slow, steady PSA announcement. I'm glad my wife's next to me. Women, we love you. So the next few, I want to let you know, does not do your species well. And we all know why you're crazy. It's because men are stupid.
Extremely.
We get it. But you ladies, I think a couple of you might have gone too far. I'm gonna eat. So how do I want to ease into this? All right, let's go with the
Spit on
slight.
it
Let's.
first and-
I'm trying to think. Do you want to go to Thailand or China first?
Thailand. They're
Thailand?
nicer.
Thailand.
All
They're
right.
nicer.
Are they? Because
Slightly.
this
Slightly.
lady got pissed off that the building that she lives in wasn't going to tell her that they were doing painting and maintenance on the side of the building. So she went and cut the fucking painter's rope like they're fucking dangling off the scaffolding.
Oh no.
Don't worry, no one died. No one died.
Just a dick move.
But they couldn't get their fucking selves up or anything like that. They were just stuck on a fucking side of a building.
She leave him there?
Just left them there. So they had to get a fucking rescue crew to get these painters off the building because this crazy sack nut fucking actually sack nut for a woman doesn't sip it. What? Can we get a crazy woman story? Just
Bitches be tripping.
bitches be
She's a
tripping.
nutty. She's nutty.
What is a good name for a woman that is that just signifies crazy across the board?
Karen.
No, that's bitchy.
Cunt.
I was trying to think for something that less
don't
is not so direct. And that's a point here.
So offensive.
I was like this.
Not so offensive.
Like I was like I'm gonna say like, well, this Tiffany. Fucking.
I still think my
You know.
favorite thing ever is when my mom like sat me down and was like, "All right, so the C word is off limits." When I first like started cussing in front of them, and then eventually like I just had this thought of like, I wonder why the C word offends her so much. Maybe it's because she can relate to it.
Did you ask her that?
No, thankfully I haven't.
That's a question I've been wondering like most of my life. Like, why is that word so bad?
Wife,
What?
do
Cunt?
you? Yeah. I'm about to say
They
you
say it
use
in
it
Australia
frequently,
all the
don't you?
time.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
a
like she's not the one to ask.
She grew up on Marine Corps bases, so
If I use that word, I am like seriously fucking angry at whatever person I
Yeah.
am using that to.
But it's still not a word that's like off limits for you for whatever reason.
Ow. No, but if I say it,
It's far
I'm
gone.
pissed. I am,
Yeah.
I am angry.
It's got to be in the right context.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's a fun word. It's like cock to me.
Dude.
Like if I'm talking about a vagina or a penis, I want to say cunt or cock. They're fun.
Rod or Johnson.
Nah.
Big Lebowski reference, dude.
Oh. My
yeah.
coworker
Have you
is
never seen The Big Lebowski?
Nope.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
What?
Jeez. So,
We're
dude,
gonna
these
do
guys
drugs
had a
and watch Big
fucking.
Lebowski.
These guys had to climb down a fucking rope to the 30th floor, from the 32nd to the 30th, because it's crazy. What did you
And
say,
then like
Jamie?
swung the fuck in.
Dude, no, until they're like rescued and shit like that, dude. It's fucking
Repelled.
this crazy bitch.
That's the best word to describe it. A crazy bitch. Or you could shorten it and call them CBs.
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 Well, that fits because in the Navy, most CBs are bitches.
That's what I was about to say. I've heard that before.
My uncle was one.
CB.
I don't know
I-
what that means.
CBs are guys that go and build things. They basically go like there's the Navy. So the Marines are the Department of the Navy. The Marines depend on the Navy for transportation, religion, and to build shit. Because the Department of the Navy doesn't trust Marines with math. They trust CBs to do their building and stuff like that and do construction. So the CBs go and build basically bases and fucking shit like that for
Doctors. All the it's
medical. That's what the
even
Marines
all
do.
the medical.
Yeah,
is
it's all Navy. So Navy, the Marines provide for religion
So they're like
and medical,
laborers.
and so they build like construction stuff like that. So during Vietnam, my uncle was a CB, worked with Marines, goes and build a fucking base and gets fucking bombed, goes and dodges his foxhole and fucking destroys his knee, like locks up his knee, shit like that. It's crazy. But yeah, that's what CBs do. But I always fuck with them. I'm like, oh, bitches. Oh,
Nah.
CB, I'm going to join the Navy, but I get seasick, so I need to stay on land. Is there something I can do?
Well, now it stands for crazy bitches.
So then, like, oh, bitches. That's what I call. I'm like, oh,
How much
that's-
shit did you give Dad for being seasick constantly?
I was never on a ship with your dad.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Me and your dad met. We're always in school
Yeah,
together.
I
I
forgot.
never got underway with your dad.
It was fucking ridiculous.
Like, but I would have made fun of him all the time because I
It
never
was
got.
like
I was
every 30 minutes.
I was one of the very few people that never got seasick.
Yeah.
It's never bothered me, and I've been in some crazy shit.
Just means
So-
you have good equilibrium.
Yeah, so CBs. So this CB fucking cutting a rope. Now let's talk about another CB. Let's go from Thailand to China. Nope, that's not it. There it is. This woman gets set up on a date, and to test this guy's generosity on a blind date.
Yeah.
To test this guy's generosity, she brings 23 of her family members.
Oh no, you did not.
No. Yeah, I'd be like,
That's a
yeah,
hard
this isn't
fucking no.
happening. Hell no.
No.
He was like, "Yeah, I'll pick up. I'll pay for dinner. Yeah, let's go out. I'll pick up for dinner." And she brings 23 of her family members.
Yeah, that's a hard fucking no. That I would
Like,
be
you're
like,
gonna suck
nope.
it tonight, right?
Oh, there's a $50 rule on blind dates.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Quality or volume? That's what we're going for.
Let me drop that.
All right, a man.
Yeah, I feel like the far end of a blind date is like sushi. Like that's really balling out. And that's
Yeah,
like
it's-
$80.
Easy.
Yeah.
Just for him and I. And yeah, okay. So a man was left with an enormous bill when his blind date brought 23 members of her family to test his generosity. However, after rather bizarre tactic, well and truly backfired, unsurprisingly, when her date, known as Mr. Louis, 29, did a runner. Rather,
Yeah, obviously.
the rather
Bravo, Mr. Lou.
the rather ambitious singleton was then left to foot the bill herself, and at a cool, holy shit, $3,100. She
Ooh.
sure was less than pleased.
Nice.
So
Oh,
20,
God. Justice is
25, 25 people, every person's over $100. What fucking blind date are you? What restaurant are you going to on a blind date that's expensive?
But this dude, I'm gonna let you know, Mr. Lou was trying to really impress this young lady or this person.
And he was thinking it was
Yes.
just him and her,
And
so $200.
And
Okay.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna impress her. This seems
yeah,
really cool."
$300 at the far end for two people. Sure, if you're well off, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got the money, no. But for
Yeah.
her to do this, are you crazy? Are you serious? Are you out
Yeah.
of your goddamn mind?
Yeah, that's like 120 plus per person.
So the date was set up by his mom, who was like concerned about his lack of dating life, in a hope to
Because
impress-
bitches do shit like
He
that.
is pissed. He is not talking to his mom for like a
Oh my
week.
god! In a hope to impress his date, Mr. Lou had agreed to pay for the meal, not realizing that her entire extended family would be joining them.
How insane.
She wanted to test her date's generosity before committing to a relationship. You can stay single for the rest of your life, you
Right.
money grubbing whore.
That
I
is
will let you know-
ridiculous.
I will let you know something. You are a dummy.
I can't even think of like a way she would test generosity in a way that would make sense. Like if you
Test his generosity. And how he
Wait,
tips, you
time
know?
out. He just
like
went-
even
wait,
if
wait.
you were to like bring a cancer kid and be like, hey, I need help with this, you're still like a manipulative bitch.
First
Like,
of all, hold
what
on.
good way can you test that?
You already said it. She wanted to test this guy's generosity. He's taken her to a place that was $124 a plate.
Yeah.
That's
That
pretty
seems
fucking
enough.
generous.
That's pretty-
generous.
That's pretty fucking generous to begin with.
Yeah.
How much more generous do you need this guy to be?
Do you
Like,
want
I
to
get
roll
it,
paper
like-
I get it.
next?
I'm like, I
Jesus.
hope he does donate to charity. Like, I hope he has a good heart.
Yeah,
and
that was
if
my
he's
thought,
doing
yeah.
this, I hope he does, shit like that. I hope he's not a prick like Bezos.
Yeah.
Why would you? Okay, when you walk into the restaurant, I'm assuming maybe they had a reservation for 2, and you walk in, and all of a sudden you have fucking 25 people. At what point do you order? And instead you're just like, fuck off. I'm out.
Do you think he
Yeah.
sat there?
Did
and
he
ate?
wait around
Do you
for
think he
to
ate?
be seated like extra
I
time?
think
eat
I think
first?
he saw it and was just like, all
Dude,
right,
that
bitch,
dude-
I call your bluff. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna order this fucking $125 shit. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
To
Just kidding. I'm out.
Why?
To have the forethought to see this show up on a blind date, her roll in with 24 people, like, wait, this is the party, and they'll roll in and be like, I got your ass, and then do, and off he went. Bravo.
I mean,
Good for
yeah.
this dude.
If it would have been me or you, any of you guys, and that situation happened, we would have left before we sat down to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go to
Would-
fucking Taco Bell or some shit. I'm not
Yeah.
paying that kind of money.
Mm-mm.
No fucking way.
So yeah, I think he called her bluff on that one.
That's awesome. Good for him. CB number 3.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to blame social media on this one. I'm
Social
looking at
media.
you.
Blame social media for about
Shit.
everything.
I'm
No
looking at you,
shit.
Zuckerberg, on this one. Actually, I'm not going to blame Zuckerberg. Actually, I'm fucking just blaming everybody on this one. Instagram model stabs boyfriend with knife as she's getting arrested, yells, "Follow me on my OnlyFans page."
She knows her market.
Oh, definitely. Like she knows that there's no such thing as bad publicity.
That yeah.
There's
No.
no such thing as bad publicity. No
I-
such thing.
I don't think I'm mad at that one.
Whoa,
Dude,
he's right
fuck.
behind you.
Oh,
No,
What
like
did-
I
what did-
get she stabbed someone, but to yell that while being arrested.
What was
Fair
her reasoning
enough.
for stabbing him?
She's got the crazy eyes. Just saying.
Yeah, she does.
Where did this happen at?
New York.
Hmm.
So she's a model.
Is the dead guy's dick on
He's
her,
not dead.
her
No.
OnlyFans?
He survived.
Oh.
She stabbed him in the arm.
She stabbed him in the arm and the back.
Oh.
So this is-
It ain't shit.
Here, 22-year-old knife, baby boy
Pahulas.
Pulas in the back and arm around 6:45 p.m. Monday, October 18th, inside their 10th Avenue apartment in Manhattan.
Jesus.
As she got into her apartment late on Tuesday, reported with a smirk, "Subscribe to my OnlyFans."
Gotta make a buck, man.
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that one.
She's still
I'm-
crazy, bitch.
She was just in a verbal dispute. Stabbed him with a kitchen knife.
She's not even that attractive, in my opinion. But
She's really not.
But it's OnlyFans. She must have amazing butthole.
eh,
Wife.
Specifically butthole.
her titties suck, but she's built
I
kind of
don't know.
nice.
So, but
I mean,
What's
it's
her-
her
what's her
face though,
name?
dude. Like I can't.
She
Jeannie
got the
Exum.
butterface.
Yeah.
yeah, Jeannie Exum, 22, model boyfriend, baby boy. Dude, what the fuck is? Who names her son Baby Boy?
That's obviously not his given name.
Right. He probably named himself that.
Wait for it.
He changed his name.
Wait for it. Middle name. Wait for it.
Oh,
We watch way entirely too much How I Met Your Mother.
I love that show.
So you're not mad at this one, Jamie? You're like, hey man, shout out.
Yeah. Like
Now do you
no,
wanna-
like nowadays, like that could be so much money just from doing that. Why not?
Mm.
Donnie, what do you think?
For a little bit of embarrassment to possibly get a chance on some of these fucked up podcasts that bring those people on and make money and stuff, like fuck it.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah. No, you just have to own it nowadays and people will be like, all right, you want to fuck?
Just I don't get it, man. I just don't like the world is strange enough. Like
Yeah.
now we're just taking shots. Now people are just people are eating one chip challenges and fucking they're gonna burn their asshole tomorrow just for fucking little clicks. Who would do something like that? Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, come here.
Our dog is trying to be on the podcast. Whiskey is trying to be on the podcast. Like he's over there
I
talking
saw
to
his
the
little
microphone.
snaggletooth there.
Did you see his little snags?
He's over here trying to be like he's over on the other side of the table trying to talk into a microphone right now. The
What?
goofball. So
I have nothing for you, dude.
It's like, Mom, I gotta take a shit.
no, he's
No,
just being
he's
a butt.
just wanting to.
He wants
I
to
don't know what
play.
he wants.
He's just being a butt right now.
I had Cheez-Its, and that's like his
Ah,
absolute favorite. I
that's it.
gave him 2.
Where's his treats at?
Over there.
Oh, are they? All right. Come here, dude. Let me get him a treat. Goofy
Give him a
doll.
little,
They're
little
all
Scooby
gone.
snack.
These little Cheez-It snaps. It's
Oh,
a
I
100.
love those things.
It's a 100-calorie pack, dude. These things are fucking legit.
I didn't know they made those in 100 calories.
Yeah, we got them at Sam's. 100 calories. It's like a box of like 50 of them, dude. It's ridiculous.
I did have those. I did have those.
So good.
Those
100
are my
calories.
favorite. They make a barbecue one too.
Yeah, the big ass box at Sam's comes with the cheddar sour cream and then the extra cheddar or something. They're really good.
We had those.
Toss
She's,
that-
she's legit. You know?
Did you
Like
give
I
her
actually
one?
still had those when we moved down here.
Whisk, come on. Whisk. Hey, ding dong. He's an idiot. He's got it. He's such
What
a dummy.
other story?
I know. Now we got the row. So, what would you do if, say, you're a female and you're looking for a sugar daddy and you go to a website and you see your dad on that website?
Oh,
Is Mom still in the picture?
No, they're obviously not. Mom's divorced. They're divorced parents.
Yeah.
you know,
I
I
would
mean,
screenshot it, send it to him, and be like, "Bro, Lamau."
Now, there- now,
Like,
there's a lot to unravel here, so we're gonna get into this.
I don't see the big deal.
So would you message him on him? Hold on.
I mean,
I wouldn't message him on that site, but I'd send him like a screenshot of it and be like, "What the fuck, man?" You know.
She messaged him on the site, so her dad blocked her. Let me deal with a barking dog. Come on, you want to go upstairs? Come on. We can put him upstairs.
yeah, I mean, obviously I would block as well, just because
Go ahead. Go.
I don't know. I wouldn't want my kids to see that. But if they did, like,
if they're older,
if they're older, yeah, like, what do I care? You
because
know,
a
if I
sugar
got-
daddy site, it's not like they're posting nudes. That's
Yeah.
just being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm willing to do this for you if you're interested." Like, I don't really see a problem in that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not at
whatever.
all. If you can pull it off,
If
fuck.
it's like a male escort site that you find your dad on, like, no, you
Dude.
flip the fuck out because you just saw your dad's asshole saying
Right.
that he'll do either pegging or normal. So, Like-
Jesus.
like,
So-
no, that's different. If it's just a sugar daddy site, that's just them fucking button up
See, but-
shirt pictures and shit like that.
It's hypocritical because why the fuck was she on there?
Okay, her name is
Exactly.
Eva Louise. She's a TikTok influencer. Here's her claim to fame. Are you ready for this one? So, do you remember the COVID TikTok challenge?
Where you
No.
lick shit? Okay.
She's the one who was licking the toilet seat on the airplane.
Oh my god, she's a CB before you even read the rest of this.
See, the whole concept of influencer drives me fucking nuts.
It
You make
does.
stupid videos on your phone. You're not influencing anybody.
But you sell
If
shit.
anything, you're influencing people to be fucking retarded.
Yeah,
Yes,
but,
I said it.
but then you get sponsorships, then you sell shit, then you
But
hey,
that's different. That's
But
different.
that's-
Like,
but-
but she's doing stupid shit like licking toilet seats.
how do you think she's gonna get a fucking sponsor by licking a fucking toilet seat? That's it.
Was
Ding, ding, ding.
Lysol going to be a sponsor or something?
Cole,
Mr. Clean toilet bowl.
Cole,
cleaner.
Cole toilets.
Wasn't it like
Polar.
right before that girl was the people that were licking the ice cream and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
opening up the carton of ice cream at like Walmart or something, fucking licking it.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
yeah,
So
s-
stupid.
Yeah. So she was on this sugar daddy website looking for a sugar daddy, found her dad, and then decided to tell the world about it.
I would have fun with it personally. Like that's
Yeah, I would fuck with him personally. I wouldn't tell the fucking internet about it.
But that's
Like
what
I'm
she
trying
does.
to find your new mommy.
Yeah, and then she is like, then her dad blocked her, and they haven't talked about it.
Her dad bought her a Cartier bracelet. She's fucking
Yeah.
spoiled ass rotten anyway.
So
See,
basically,
it
he
comes
bought
to
her
a
a bracelet
point-
to shut up about it. Is what
Right.
he did.
I mean, there comes a point in life to where it's none of her business.
It's
yeah,
not.
exactly.
And
you
she's a
know?
grown ass adult. He's a grown ass adult. Like with my dad, with my mom just passing away. If dad was like, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna go and venture into the dating world, I'd be like, that's on you, dude. You enjoy life. You do whatever you got to do.
Haven't had any ass in 30 years.
I don't
That
even
is-
want to know about that, but yeah. But no, if he
First
decided,
stop, Vegas.
if I don't ever see my dad getting remarried, so I'm gonna throw that out there right now.
Yeah.
But I don't. I mean, if he dated someone or took somebody out or found someone to like travel with him or something, that's
Yeah,
up to him.
traveling partner. That's what
You
my
know, that's-
grandfather's doing.
That's entirely his business. And I'm a grown ass person. Like he's always gonna be my dad. If this bitch tried to like fucking take him for any money or do anything stupid like that, I would end her. But yeah,
Under
that's
the
his
pool.
that's his prerogative. Like that has nothing to do with me. You know.
Yeah, that's what Grandpa was real worried about that at first. Be it whenever Jan passed, he took a while off, but then started seeing people afterwards.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean,
And
my mom's only been gone for a little over
well,
2
yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's
For him, it was for a while he tried to be kind of quiet about it and not bring it around the family or anything like that because he was just like, no, it's all on me. Let me make sure that this person is going to be comfortable and not do
God.
anything. And then there was like one person, that was trying to keep him away from family, and he was just like, all right, fuck you, bye.
yeah, just you know.
And I
there's
guarantee
phrases
you,
out
my
there.
dad would throw that out there too. If it's like he's like, man,
Yeah.
your daughter and her husband and your kids or her
Bye.
kids are
You can
are
leave.
fucked up. My dad'd be like, and there's the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. So back to this lovely gem. So here's where it gets even more strange. So the comments on the video that she posted on TikTok explaining the situation. One was like, I would send Venmo request. Another one's like, oh, I'm sorry. That's uncomfortable. I bet it is. Some fans had similar happenings,
Encounters,
encounters. Thank you.
and it didn't end very well. Okay.
Yeah. At least you never accidentally hooked up with your dad. It happened to a friend of mine once.
How does that accidentally fucking happen?
So some of these sites do random blind dates and your matches. And
So like that, I thought you were talking like actually hooked up. I was like,
That's what I thought. I'm like,
No,
okay,
like,
that's not accidentally. Like you don't
No,
accidentally
right.
fall and have someone's dick fall in your twat. So
no. So
I
like,
accidentally
some-
slipped on his dick.
So
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, and I Googled. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "You can," and I did research, and they're
Okay,
like, some
so-
of them are like, "You pull out your blah blah blah. You talk like send a couple of emails back and forth, and be like, oh, I'm gonna wear this. I'll meet you here. This is the name the table's under." And then guys gets there and they blind date this. So it's basically like an girlfriend experience website are
Right.
those. Can you imagine rolling up and seeing your dad sitting there as the waiter or the maitre d's like, here's your date, sir?
I would have laughed my ass off and then had dinner with my dad.
right. That'd have been funny.
I'm sure there would have been a few questions on each side, but we both would have been like, all right, we're here. Fuck it. Let's just eat. And I'd have been like, okay, dad, what the fuck you doing? He'd be like, okay, kid, what the fuck you doing? So she's not all that. I'm sorry. Again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it
I
is
think
one of
would've been
those.
funny encounter.
That was.
That's the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one. On to the last story of the podcast, and we'll wrap things up. And this is a lot. Are you ready for this one? I breastfeed my boyfriend before sex.
You broke Donnie.
I broke Donnie. That's the headline. That's all I got. Of course, I got
That's
to click
fucking
to this.
crazy. That's
He
crazy.
finds it arousing, but it's not weird.
How is
That
that
is
not
very
weird?
weird. It's extremely weird.
Lana Michaels and her boyfriend Sean, who met. Here's the fucking best fucking part of this.
He's probably like a big old bro body lifter and shit, like power, like a gym
Jamie,
rat. Just
what do you think this
jacked.
guy looks like? This guy is drinking breast milk and he finds it arousing. Do you think it's a gym rat, Donnie?
Mhm.
James?
White dude with dreads.
He's an island boy.
Mm,
You've been seeing that shit.
no. They're just fucking weird hippies. All right.
It's natural, man.
Let's, you want to read that last one right there? That little in between the paragraphs.
What?
Boyfriend Sean.
Oh, Lana Michaels and her boyfriend Sean, who met on a vegan dating app, says their kink isn't weird and think there shouldn't be a taboo surrounding adult breastfeeding.
There is. I told you this is going to get
It's for his development.
Okay, vegans don't drink milk
from cows.
from cows.
Right. It's
Isn't
natural.
a human an animal?
But
See?
it's,
Still an animal
you're not
product?
you're not
Hold on.
crossing species.
Oh, true, I guess.
So here, let's
Still.
get into this. Let's talk about Miss Lana and her boyfriend Sean, who met on the vegan dating. I didn't even know there was a vegan dating app. I knew,
That has to be terrible.
like
They all
who would
stink and have giant bushy armpits and shit.
so like I guess there's JDate, so why not? Huh?
True.
There's farmersalmanac.com or some shit like that. Farmers.com. What's the other weird
There's a
dating app?
Christian one. There's
Christian
like
Mingle.
my
Christian Mingle.
time, my time, or something like that for people over 50. It's the shit you see the ads for, like late night TV.
All right. 2:00 in the morning.
Right. Ugh.
So vegan dating app. That's the best. So Lana's a mom of 2, and she missed nursing her children. So she started breastfeeding her boyfriend,
How old is this dude?
claiming it gets him in the mood. I have it somewhere.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, usually when there's a boob in my mouth, it does the thing too. And maybe he was thirsty at the same time. I don't know.
I want to say he was, I think they're like in their 30s.
They look like they have
about
to
to
be.
be in their 30s. I thought it was in there. Lana explains, here's how it gets fucking great. Lana explains she and Sean first experimented with breastfeeding 18 months ago, and she urges it creates physical energy between them before they have sex. Now it's such a key part of their sex life. She said, I breastfeed my children. I really miss breastfeeding and the feeling of it.
Ew.
She breastfed her son for 8 months and her daughter for 2 years when they grew up. Now, the pair have an open relationship. Got the idea for adult breastfeeding after having a foursome with another married couple. Jamie is fucking holding on. You look like you're holding on for grips up there, big guy. You okay?
He's getting one
I'm
of those
just
look like
random
enjoying
boners.
this.
You
Just
look like you
enjoying
just.
this so far.
She goes, now, I had been sucking from another woman when I started feeling milk in my mouth. That burned up the sexual idea of breast milk connected with the sex. And it went from there, Lana explained. After the experience, Lana researched breastfeeding online and learned you could restart her milk her milk supply by taking herbal supplements.
No.
Are you out on this, babe?
I'm out. For one, the fact that the feeling she got while she was breastfeeding her children just creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah.
And the fact that she even said that, like, just nope, no.
Yeah.
So
It's weird.
And there's only so much.
Does he stop for like Oreos on the way over and shit?
Oh God. She's not gonna be able to fucking lactate forever. I don't give a shit what herbal supplement you're taking.
So she
So what the
gave them
fuck's
a-
gonna happen
so
to their
she
sex
gave
life?
them a go. 3 days later, her breasts started flowing with milk.
I don't buy it.
We have sex about 5 times a week, and Sean breastfeeds a couple of times in a week. Lana said, explaining she's gone up a cup size to 34D since she started lactating again. Sean says breastfeeding is both arousing and relaxing.
Ugh,
It's relaxing.
he's got mommy issues, and she's just
Definitely.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
Fucking Norman Bates over here.
No shit.
So they also went on to show they also want to show that the world about adult breastfeeding isn't weird, and there shouldn't be taboos around it. There is more negative impact.
Yeah,
in
it's not
slave-
weird when it's a child.
Yeah.
Here's where we go. Here's where I might lead. Here's where Jamie is going to be fucking sent to planet Pluto, and Donnie is going to throw his headset and fucking walk off and just be like, end this fucking podcast right now. Let me get through the next 2 sentences, and then you guys can go. There is more, and this is from Sean. There is more negative impact enslaving an animal like a cow than drinking human milk, which is made for us, Sean argued. There is no cruelty or pain in adult breastfeeding. He gets pleasure. She gets pleasure. I get pleasure, and I get nutrition. She is happy. I am happy. So what's the problem?
If that was natural as what he says it's supposed to be, women would fucking lactate all the time. Women would get if I was aroused, my tits would start squirting fucking milk.
Look at
That's bullshit.
I told you Jamie's gonna lose it.
It's meant to nourish your child when you're pregnant. Think about that. You don't lactate on a regular fucking basis. You do it when you're pregnant, when you give birth to a child. That's your supplement.
Look at Jamie.
Jamie's gonna go find some
Oh
titties.
my god. Maybe I should try this later.
No, oh, no.
All right, there's whole. Are you okay? What else you got? You good? What else you got? So you should stop lactating. There's a reason for it.
She's forcing herself to do it. Well, number one.
So what if
that's
they're natural
greater
herbal substances?
risk.
Like she's eating like berries, like she's eating more,
okay,
blueberries or something.
It's not going to last forever, especially with however old she is. Your
Mm-hmm.
milk ducts will be like, fuck off. And then she has a bigger chance of breast cancer for doing that. But okay, have at it, silly.
Is it true?
If you force it like that,
Maybe- oh.
it can happen. I'm not saying it's an absolute fact, but
We're dummies here, so don't take that with a grain of salt. So some research has suggested there can be health benefits to drinking breast milk as an adult, including treating arthritis, Crohn's disease, and autism, but research isn't conclusive.
yeah, because there's no adult woman in her right mind that would regularly breastfeed a fucking adult male.
So in 2015, a study from Queen Mary University of London found that many of the professed benefits to drinking breast milk as an adult don't stand up. But Sean and Lana, they practice is going to continue.
It has DHA and RHA in it, which is essential for brain growth in a fucking infant, in a baby.
Eat some. If you need some brain growth, eat some lion's mane mushrooms.
Have you ever tasted breast milk?
No.
Nope.
It's fucking horrid. Yes, I
I've
have
heard it
tasted
tastes like Honey Nut Cheerio.
No, it
milk.
does not.
It tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
It accidentally
Honey Nut
squirted.
Cheerio milk.
It squirted in my mouth. I feel it's horrible. Yes, it did.
Now you killed Donnie.
I feel like Donnie can relate to that in some way.
I did. Like I was trying to put my tit in this fucking pump thing, and I went like this, and I was like, "What the?" And as soon as I said "the," it went. I'm like, it's in my mouth. No,
So you
Donnie,
could, like,
have you
eat
ever
pineapple to
accidentally
sweeten
done
it up?
that?
no. But
I'm
you're
all
a
dried
woman.
up, sir.
Yeah,
I-
it ain't happening. I tried, and as big as my tits are, I could only pump like 1.5 ounces at a time. That was ridiculous.
I
So,
remember
no.
one time I got a video from a girl sucking her own tit, and it just intimidated me.
Well, I
Intimidated
mean,
you?
How did that
Like-
intimidate you? Like I can't do
Just the
things that
power
she can
move
do?
over herself.
Oh, it was just the.
Like, it was just so aggressive and just like, "Rah!" And I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Did she like was it like an angry titty suck, or was it just like
It
she
was
didn't-
like the first, like, we weren't even having a conversation. I just got this randomly.
wait? Oh, did she do it like sexy, or she was just like, "Hey, look."
It was already in her mouth.
How did she get your number?
We were in classes together years ago.
Oh,
She's like an ex.
So you guys were just like chit chatting, and all of a sudden you just got a picture of her with her boob in her mouth, and you're just like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
She's just laying her intentions out there, man.
That
It
might
was-
be. Is that the equivalent of just getting a random dick pic? Of
It is.
a woman just sucking her own tit.
The difference with that is like we get a random dick pic, we're like, ew, or haha, and you guys are like, ooh, titties. Yeah. That's the difference.
That's
I mean,
kinda
I got
like,
some better pictures after that, but the first one was
See?
like, oh, what's happening?
that's kind of like rubbing up on a fucking rubbing up on your wife and being all sexy. She's like, "Get away from me!" And that fucking dad gut of yours. And then when she does it, your fucking dick gets hard. That, my friends, is science. What these people are doing is fucking strange.
If I flashed you
That is
boobs right
weird.
now, you'd be like, okay, we're done.
Babe, you unclipped your fucking bra in front of me the other day. My dick got hard.
It happens.
I am a MacGyver when it comes to undoing that thing. It's just like think, think, and he's just like, what the? Oh,
Sitting there trying to make myself my fucking sandwich.
You
anyway.
forgot about that sandwich, didn't you?
Yeah, and still didn't get it. Yeah, got my sandwich. Anyways,
I was working, you ass hat.
that means you were on the clock and you could have got paid for it. What up?
Okay, yeah.
Just like shitting on company time.
Yeah.
Self 5.
Act like you never had sex on company time before.
Good old work jerk?
Stop now.
I'm just kidding. They would never. All right. No one's going to listen this long, anyways. They never do.
That's okay. The first 20 minutes is the best anyway. Watch Ding Dong here fucking die
Yeah,
eating
so-
a chip.
Let's wrap this thing on right on up, ladies and gents.
All right.
You.
Jamie, anything?
Nothing much. Kenkel _ eater. There's a new thing called locals that we were gonna contact about maybe doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just on the grind for goth ass.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know who he would be really good with? And I don't even know where she's at anymore. Remember Kay? Skeletor's
Skeletor's ex?
ex-boyfriend. Yes.
No.
No?
Skeletor's ex?
Dude, that'd be right up his alley.
But she's so annoying.
Offline.
All right, all right,
Donnie,
all right, all right.
record it. Donnie, anything?
I know.
Cool.
Countdown, man. Countdown.
Countdown's
Yeah.
on,
Yep.
baby.
I got nothing this week.
right.
Nothing fancy going on.
No Scentsy, no nails.
Nothing new out, but yeah, you can always go to Scentsy, send it with a twist at Scentsy.us or just the tips of toes at colorstreet.com.
LostLosers.com, 50% off when you spend 50.
Get your Halloween hoodie
Get your Halloween hoodie. All that wonderful stuff.
as we sing the end.
Yep, that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Find us on Twitter, losers_loss, Instagram, loss_loser_podcast. Email us, losslosers.podcast.com. Other than that, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed me, my fucking punishment.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
Happy Halloween.
Go listen to Every Time I Die.
Go listen to
Every time I die.
Everybody.
You know who likes that band? Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They're amazing. They just dropped a new album and it's fan-fucking-tastic.
all right, guys.
All right. Peace out, bitches.
Deuces.